What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jero from Bank of Jero here with another video update. Today is Saturday, April the 30th. Get myself together here. 2022. And today we're going to do a video on a platform called Intelligence Prime Capital. That's right, IPC. We've got some stuff to talk about. We've got some releases that IPC has let out, and we want to talk about the process in them, what we have experienced, and what you might experience in this new Ipcloud app release. Before we get started, I want to remind everyone that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less. If you like this content, though, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. The first thing I want to address is what is in the back office. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to my back office. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And a lot of you guys are going to see this when you sign in. You're going to see good news. Ipcloud is here. Now, first of all, I want to remind all of you that people in the United States, if you're watching, or if people, if Singapore, I believe, and Russia and some other places that have been asked to vacate. So if you have been asked to vacate due to your country, we are not promoting this platform here at BOJ. All right. What we are doing is we are simply providing news updates and things that we are still able to access and see because of our former membership here with IPC. So the hope is to find a way to withdraw our capital. That is the whole goal of my whole existence here in IP Capital right now as it stands of Saturday, April 30th. So I just wanted to make that clear about my position, what the position is here for people in the United States. But there's still people all over the world that are still looking for a way to have IPC as something that works for them. Or they're in the same boat trying to withdraw their capital. I think there's more people in that space than there are anywhere else. But anyway, this announcement says Ipcloud is here. Store, manage, and use your crypto assets in any way you want. Unlock their full potential. And then it gives a QR code, which we are able to, on on Apple devices, we are able to scan QR codes by just bringing up the camera, putting it up to the screen as close as we can for it to read it, and clicking on the link that shows up. And what comes up on my phone is this Ipcloud app, which gives you an option between the iPhone and the Android, right? Now, when I click my corresponding app, which is iPhone, what comes up for me is something that I can't navigate past. And this may be different from a lot of you, but this is what comes up for me. All right, a lot of language I don't understand, a big old red thunderbolt, and, nothing much that I can work with there. All right. Now, however, I'm hearing that the Android experience is much more clear and efficient. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to refer to some notes that I have in one of the groups that I'm in, a Telegram group that provides a little bit of information for me that I can rely on. And I'm going to bring that up on my phone. The reason I'm doing that is because my Telegram on my computer just takes up way too much space, and this video will be just lagged and slow, and I don't even want to deal with that when all I have to really do is read what I'm seeing. All right? So you just got to trust my word for it that I'm reading something that is important. All right? So bear with me. I'm going to leave the Ipcloud thing up there. Some of you might be able to grab that QR code from the screen. The first announcement that I want to read is, of course, well, actually, let's do this. Let's click out of this, and let's go to the official announcement from IP Capital, which is in the announcements tab. As you can see, I have received my notice to vacate, and that still shows up. But we're going to go to the latest announcement on the 30th. It says, wait no more. Ipcloud is here. All right. IP Capital is proud to announce the launch of our very own crypto wallet, Ipcloud, and the IPC token. Store, manage, and use your crypto assets any way you want. Unlock their full potential. So simply scan the QR codes below to get started. Same thing that we saw before. And then the wording is below that, our long-awaited Ipcloud app is finally here. What are you waiting for? Download an app now and start exploring the rewards that is waiting for you inside. All right, so that's what it's telling us. And of course, like I said before, Apple users, you're probably going to see something similar to me. But what I want to read to you guys is a process that you can go through. All right, if you have an Android, I can't show you because I don't have an Android, but I can kind of talk through it. Okay. The first thing that I want to read is an announcement. It says, official Ipcloud announcement. All users will be able to access their accounts using the same email address after installing the app. All passwords have been reset to default password, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 digits, and it's 1 through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all passwords have been reset to default password. For security reasons, we may log into the Ipcloud application and change the login password. To begin, type your email address and the default password. Second, change the login password in the security center after logging into the account. For security reasons, all users must change their login passwords. All technical issues should be addressed to the application's official support email address. We strive to provide the best service and protect our users. All right, and then there's another announcement that I'm going to read, okay? So I hope everybody got that. If you didn't, you can go ahead and rewind and just listen to it one more time. But here's another announcement that I'm going to read. It says, dear users, and I wish they had this in their back office here. That would be great, but they don't. So it is what it is. Maybe we'll see it a little later. But it says, dear users, to streamline communications and ensure that we provide timely assistance to our users, the IP Capital team has decided to merge support for both the Ipcloud and IP Capital platform. As such, please send in your queries to us at inquiry@iprimecapital.com. That is ENQUIRY at iprimecapital.com, where our dedicated team of customer support officers will be available to help solve any pressing issues you may have. Please note that this is the only official IP Capital email, and any other platforms that claim to be official support channels are fraudulent. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. Thank you for cooperation and support. Sincerely, Ipcloud management team. All right, so those are 2 updates there, and then another update. So here are the following steps that you can follow if you are an Android user. Now, those Apple users, like I said, you'll see something like you saw, like I was able to show you. Even when I moved over to the Chrome browser on my iPhone, it still did the same thing. So here we go. Quick IPC update. Following these steps, first, download the iCloud app, of course, Ipcloud app, if you can. Log in using your email, and as soon as you're in, change your password for your security. You'll notice that your balance in the app is in IUSD. So what I've seen is people will see their actual balance from IP Capital reflected in this app. You'll notice that your balance in the app is in IUSD though. Once you change your password, it says you'll need to wait 24 hours before you can trade. This is supposedly a security feature. It says after that, you can swap your IUSD for the coin of your preference and send out to your external wallet. Thanks for your patience, team. Hopefully we can cash out and move into bigger and better things. That, of course, is not, that last part is not an official announcement from IP Capital. That is from the group that I'm involved in. I don't believe IP Capital would be telling everyone to cash out and move on to better things, even though that's what we're all pretty much planning on trying to do. But this does give options. So it's saying that those of you that get the app, you get in there and you change your password, do all those things that you're supposed to do for this process, you will in 24 hours be able to move that money. So in the next 24 hours, we will be able to see if that is actually the truth. Once again, I want to give IPC a quick shout out for always giving me something to talk about, because this is crazy. But of course, I can't firsthand show you guys what is going on because I don't have an Android phone. But those of you that do have an Android phone, I want to empower you today to go ahead and make the decision to go through this process. Get the app, log into your accounts, get the QR code from the app, however you can get it. All right? And when you get it, test this process out. Try to make a withdrawal after the 24-hour period is over. And if you are able to make a withdrawal, please comment. Please leave a comment. Share your success or failure stories. One of the other groups that I was watching in the Telegram group, I'll just speak on this. I won't do a whole lot trying to show you guys, but one of the groups opened up their chat because they believed that this was the point that IPC was going to make its comeback and it really be something that turns the tide for Intelligence Prime Capital. But that group has since then closed their chat because, of course, people have been waiting forever to say bad stuff about IP Capital in this chat. So my personal opinion on this is, of course, I wish that I could see the app for myself, but based on what I have seen in this space and the few other leaders that have been doing videos that have Android phones, I have seen them successfully be able to log into this Ipcloud wallet, and their balance has been reflected. So I'm hoping that as soon as the launch goes for the Apple devices, I'll be able to show you guys that as well. Of course, till then, I cannot do that, all right? This is the update, though. This is, yep, I was just reading something. It's another Android user that's saying that the app is working, the balance is there in IUSD, and then they added that they have Android. So I'm not going to do the most and just go buy an Android phone just so I can access this account. I want it to work for Apple devices. Now, if I see that it's working and people are able to withdraw, I might just go buy me an Android phone just to go ahead and log in, because $17,000 is worth an Android phone. There's a few Android phones, so I can go and get a little cheap one and do my withdrawal and do away with it if I feel like I want to do that. But what I've noticed about the space, and I'll close my screen now. What I've noticed about this space is those platforms that launch apps, they seem to have more success launching them on the Android platform. So if I want access to apps quicker, I might want to have me a little burner Android phone. But anyway, that's just me thinking out loud. With that being said, this is an Intelligence Prime Capital update. This is better news, definitely better news, something to applaud them for developing an app that is actually reflecting what is going on in the actual back office. So that takes work. That takes a lot of work, especially with a lot of the members that are involved in this platform in so many different countries. So if you've had success, chime in. If you haven't, chime in, and we'll see what happens with the Apple app and all the other stuff that goes around Intelligence Prime Capital as we get this information. We'll go ahead and share it with you guys. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I don't think I'm missing anything at the moment. So if I find that I miss anything, I'll definitely come back and I'll do another video. This has been an IP Capital update. Put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, hit subscribe. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. I will see y'all on the next video. Peace out.